Hey, welcome to this new video today. In this video, I'll be talking about how you can leverage the Facebook group and how you can reach a lot of customers and new customers and get a good amount of traction for your product. Because with a Facebook ad, any other social platform where you run an ad, it is becoming expensive day by day, and the algorithm changes every now and then, by which your reach is also reducing. So Facebook group is something that you need to concentrate and you need to focus on it to grow. Because once you create a community around your product and services, they'll become a promoter of your product. So further going ahead, you may not need to spend a lot of amount or money to run ads. So today in this today in this particular video, I'll be telling you how you can use a Facebook group to get a good amount of traffic, good amount of traction, and ultimately a good amount of revenue for your product and services. So stick to this video till the end, and I'm sure you will get a lot of information out of it. So first of all, we'll talk about how to go ahead and grow your Facebook group. So there are a lot of methods which you can implement. First of all is that if you have a blog or if you have a website, on the landing page or on the front or on the first page or on the home page, you can give information for the visitor to go ahead and join your group. So that makes very easy for any people who are visiting to your group to identify that, and they can, if they're interested, then they will join the group. And the second thing is that if you are sending mails to your subscriber list or to a lot of people, on your signature also you can mention the link to join your group. That makes people easy to identify that there is a group by you, and they can go and click on it and join if they're interested. And the third thing is that if you have a YouTube channel or if you have a podcast, if you're running a podcast, over there also you can mention your listener and mention your viewer to join the group. In the YouTube channel, on the description, you can clearly mention to join your Facebook group, in fact. And the easiest method would be make sure that you make it very easy for the new member, for the new people to join your group by shortening the link. So these are some of the points that you can follow, by which you can organically invite a lot of people to join your group, because having a good number of members increases your traction and increases your visibility going ahead. So make sure that you follow these points, and this can help you to grow the membership of your group. So having a big group is not important, but having an engaged group is much more important, because when you have a lot of engagement in your group, then people who are already there in your group, they will automatically recommend other people or like-minded people to join your group. So automatically your group is going to become big eventually. So what are the things that you need to focus on to have a good engagement in your group? First of all, go to your Facebook group and click on the inside option and see who are the top contributors for your group, and go and personally message them or personally email them and thank them for contributing to the group. So that will motivate them to provide more engagement to your group. So this is the first thing that you need to do. And the second thing is that since they are the contributor or the top contributor to your group, you go and make them admin. So when you make them admin, they recognizes the spam and the unwanted messages or unwanted content that is in their group, and they will start removing them. So with that, what happens is that your group becomes much more engaged and much more cleaner than before. And the third thing that you need to focus on to have a good engagement is that you need to reward the top contributor, and you can run a small contest, and by that also people will engage a lot in your group. So running a contest or rewarding your top contributor in a group, that will encourage them, that will motivate them to do much more in the Facebook group. And the other thing that you need to take care while you have a Facebook group to make it much more engaged is by showing stuff behind the scenes. I mean to say, while you are writing a blog post or if you are filming a video, in the show a little bit of clip of your videos that you are trying, that you are filming it, or show the post that you are in between while writing it. Just take a picture and post it in your group. So with that, what happens that people will look inside or behind the scenes what you are doing. So that will make people feel good, and they will feel that this person is really a real person and he's trying to help us, or he's trying to show like what exactly he's doing. So with that also, like the people will start engaging, people will start commenting in your pictures, on your videos, and that will make your Facebook group much more engaged. And always like start running a poll, but not very frequently, once in a week or once in a month. And because people love to give their opinion, and if you run a Facebook poll, that will also increases the engagement of your group. And the next point would be going live in your Facebook group. When you go live in your Facebook group, people feel much more attached to you, and they'll start questioning you, or they'll start asking questions, in fact, for the topic that you are expert in. So when you are answering their question on a live video, may not be for a whole day, but for a couple of minutes or couple of hours, you can go live and you can start answering to the questions of the people that they are in the group, and that will feel them very good. They will feel like, this person is really real, and he is really concerned about what we for the question that we are asking. So by following these steps, you can definitely have a very good engagement in your group. And definitely one point I just missed out, you can always start a debate also in your group, because when you start a debate in your group, people will start contributing to it, and you can also ask for their opinion on a particular choices that you are trying to make. Or if you are confused with, suppose say you are confused with two logos that you want to use, and you can ask your group member, like, which logo shall I go ahead with. And people will jump into that kind of question, and they will say, like, you go for the first logo or go for the second logo. So people like feel that this is a group which is really connected, and they will start engaging into it. So having these points included, or having these points followed on your Facebook group will be much more engaged. Now you have a huge group with a lot of members, and you have a group which is very much engaged. So how are you going to get benefit out of this group? So you need to strategize things to get the benefit out of this group. So first and foremost thing is that go to your group insight, check out the members details, and see, like, these members who are in your group, where are they from, what are they looking for, what are the content that they are engaged the most. So by viewing all these information, you get a eagle eye inside of your members' mindset. So first of all, go to your group insight and check out all these details. Okay. Now the next thing that you have to do is that you need to create a poll. It's not a random poll that you create, as we spoke earlier. It is a poll wherein you ask a specific question to your group member. Suppose say you would ask them, what are the content or the type of content that you're looking for. So they might come out with their answers. So by that you get an insight, like, what is this content that most of the members are looking inside the group. So accordingly you can create a content to the requirement of the group, or else you can create a lead magnet. So this gives a very good insight of the mindset of your group member for the content that they're looking for. So creating a poll with a specific question would benefit you a lot. And the third thing is that you can create an event, because Facebook gives an option in your group to create an event. When you create an event, definitely there are a lot of people who would like to come. They would be notified that you are organizing an event, and you can strategize your event, like how many members are going to come to your event, and accordingly you can allocate the budget to your event. And since you are running an event, you might need a lot of volunteer, and since there's a big group, there will be a lot of fans of yours. You can approach them, or they might go and come come to you and they might ask to volunteer in your event. So getting a volunteer from your Facebook group for the event that you are running should not be a problem. And another benefit that you can leverage from your Facebook group is crowdsource. What do I mean by crowdsource? Is nothing but getting testimonial from your team, from your group members for an outsider of your group. So suppose say you got a client and they want some social proof of your work that you have done, or of the value that you are giving to people. So you can ask group member to give testimonial, whether it's a written testimonial or a video testimonial. So this is one of the benefits that you can leverage from your Facebook group. So these are the things that you need to strategize, and by which you can get a lot of benefit out of your Facebook group. And definitely one more thing I would like to tell you, that whenever you are inviting a person, or whenever someone is joining your group, you can ask specific question to them, like what are they looking for, or what is the benefit that they're looking out of this group. So you will come to know like what exactly the people outside your group are looking for. So you go and like publish content according to the need of the group member. So these are the things, or these are the points, if you go and like implement in your Facebook group, then you will get a lot of benefit out of your Facebook group. Because just having a Facebook group with a lot of engagement and lot of members is not sufficient, but strategize those group, strategy in that particular group to get to know about your team members, or in fact your Facebook group members would be much more beneficial. Because going ahead, when you start giving all these information, when you start getting all these information and giving back to them with what they require, like that will ultimately result in a lot of engagement. And going ahead, when you start pitching them for a paid service or a paid product, they will not hesitate to go for it. Because after all, the motive of having a big group with lot of engagement is to get a benefit out of it. I hope this video was helpful, and if you feel that there are few more things that I missed out, then please mention it in the comment box. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.